Yeah, can you hear me now? Yeah, cool. Okay, yeah, sorry about that. All right. Well, yeah, you're just gonna have to guess what I said because I'm not fucking saying it again. You can all figure it out. No, only joking. So yeah, like I was saying about yesterday, like what happened yesterday, right? So yeah, over here, like this area here is it's really not a great area to trade, right? Once we get the run on that previous daily high, that's a fucking significant event, right? It's a run on a daily high. So we're gonna get at least a pullback from that. That's why me and me and Rishab were so like, yeah, like fuck it, we'll just get in shorts, right? Because we've run this huge pool of liquidity, we're likely going to get a pullback, right? He's going to be doing some he's going to be making a few videos about a couple of other subjects, but they're like smart money traps and shit like this, which are quite interesting. But that was part of it as well, right? Because this just looks a little bit too well formed to be true, right? You've basically got a boss there. You're thinking, oh, it's coming off 4H supply, blah, 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 blah. But really, they're just going to fucking stop everyone out there because they've just created more liquidity pool, like a bigger liquidity pool. But yeah, then we got this drop, right? We got this little pop this morning. Here, to be honest, I thought this would trade up into at least this. It hasn't yet. Yeah, I think, like in all honesty, this is looking like it's going to be pretty rangy now. If you think we've run this high, we've run this low, neither side has of yet followed through. Like initial target. So yeah, like at the moment, this looks like we may just contain in this whole range until NFP on Friday, right? That's why like I'll be taking like most of the profits off these trades at the lows, right? Because after that goes, yeah, like in theory we are bearish, right? So we can expect this to get taken out. So I won't close all of it. I'll leave some to run these lows, but yeah, overall, this looks like it's going to range to me, just because of the way we're sort of delivering at the moment. Like I would have expected that was going to continue. I would have expected a slightly steeper drop, but yeah, we'll see. Anyway, obviously, yeah, structurally everything's still bearish, so yeah, shorts are always going to be better. So yeah, I mean, one trade we could look at is potentially if we take it like it coming into New York Open, if we do take out this, and you know, we maybe come into something like this and we get a little shift up, we can maybe look for a little buy to a sell here, or just look more for the sell, because obviously the low is weak and we don't know whether this is going to hold and stuff like that. Or we could look a little bit deeper down into the thirds here. There'll be something in here, no doubt. But yeah, at the moment, it's in a bit of a funny place for me personally, like, because I would really like, especially with the way this daily candle closed, I would now be expecting, like, we've had a daily change of character, right? I would personally be expecting a far deeper retracement, like up to these sorts of levels, right? But that doesn't look like it's happening at the moment. So yeah, I mean, it's just played a recent structure in it. Like just, yeah, we're still bearish. If we take out that low, we can look for continued sells to look at, but just being aware that we may get a bit of a range. So yeah, potentially take profits a little bit sooner. But yeah, weak high forex, yeah, exactly. Yeah, prices like failed to create fucking anything really. This is the thing, right? Like it's really done a bunch of weird shit, like because we basically, like, we had this attempt. This is a bit of a funny one because it depends what you define as a break of structure, right? Because you could definitely define this as a break of structure, and then you could define this as a break, swing structure or whatever. No, this would be where my swing structure was, right? So we had an attempt on that high, a big drop, but that drop has so far failed to create anything of significance, right? Like the rejection there was large, right? We have a very big daily range that we're still trading right in the bottom of. So yeah, we've got various things for all sides, right? Like at the moment, it's typical. After an expansion, you get a contraction, right? You get a consolidation, right? Like it's, if you go and look in the ranges chat, I was chatting about it a bit yesterday, like saying that's typically what you see in Wyckoff law, right? And in Wyckoff theory is that you get like an accumulation, right? Some shit like this, right? Then you get an expansion, then you get a reaccumulation, right? Then you get another continued expansion, then you get a distribution, right? All choppy shit like that. Then you get a markdown phase, like a bearish expansion, then you get a redistribution and you get continued markdown, right? So at the moment, what we could be seeing is, yeah, basically if you turn this upside down, right, you've got your like large distribution here, right? You've got continued redistributions throughout this. Here's a very clean schematic, right? This is like textbook, right? So now we've seen a potential accumulation to push price back up into this to redistribute to continue lower, right? That's initially what my thoughts would be of what we're seeing at the moment. So yeah, it's a bit of a funny one, to be honest. But right now, shorts are more high probability because everything is bearish. If anything becomes bullish, then yeah. And it's like this whole thing of even these trades, they're they're okay. That like the problem is that we are. Oh no, we were trading in the top third of the range initially. Like we traded into the top third, and this hit the top third. So yeah, no, these aren't bad at all. Actually, they're not badly positioned. It would have been nicer if you got in like up here, but yeah. But yeah, does that make sense to everyone? Let's see what's the chat box. Yes, Dad. Yeah, cool. Yeah, cool. Perfect. So yeah, that's it. Basically, it just looks like it's going to range to NFP to me. Like it's set up so well for that. But yeah, who fucking knows at the end of the day? Certainly not me. Yeah. What about hello long? Someone took off the M5 demand. Looked pretty shit, to be honest. London open long. What, this one? Yeah. I mean, I took that trade. It's not the best trade in the world. That one. Off what? There's nothing over there, is there? Yeah, no, that's not a trade I'd take at all. It doesn't come into anything on M15. So yeah, I mean, if it's for them, it's for them, mate. Yeah. What comes into that? Yeah, I can see the logic behind the POI. It's the flip of this essentially. But yeah, it's that's not something I would have taken personally. So yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's all I can say really. If 5 MPOIs are in your plan, 5 MPOIs are in your plan. They're not in mine. So yeah, cool. But yeah, sweet. All right, guys. Well, have a good New York. I've actually recorded this video as well, so there's a few more people. Yeah. Yeah, I've recorded this one, so I'll try and get it up reasonably quickly. The Zoom ones tend to upload pretty quick, so I should be able to get this up in like 15-20 minutes, something like that. Yeah, cool. Have a good New York, guys, and I will chat to you all later. All right. Peace, guys. All right. Bye.